Morning. Smoking the Twain today, and you know what time that is. Because we're gonna do some wits and wisecracks. Yeah. So the secret signal. But anyway, I'm smoking some. I enjoyed the Captain Black so much, and I found some cigars on the way to the bachelor party this weekend. Yeah, Dad rocks. Um, but found some half and half, and since I had tried the Captain Black and thought, you know what, another codger blend perhaps. So trying this. I smoked a little bit over the weekend. I don't like it as much as the Captain Black, but it does have a sweet taste to it. And I'm probably going to sound crazy here, but have you ever smelt wet sand? Well, that's what that smells like to me. Remind you, I'm a greenhorn and I am no tobacco reviewer. So if you want that, you need to go to, somebody else's channel. Anyhow, uh, it's not bad. I mean, I don't mind it, but the Captain Black way much better. Uh, and I think I'll stick with the Captain Black, and definitely I will buy the Captain Black again for the price because I'm a cheap bastard, and it tastes really good. Before we get started here, too, I'd like to give a shout out to KY Highland Piper. I believe it's probably Kentucky Highland Piper, but it's KY Highland Piper. Description or the info to get to him is right here. He needs some subs. He's got like 36 YTPC. Let's help him out. And seems like a pretty good guy too. So, and I love to hear him talk. Got a little bit of the Southern twang accent thing going on, and kind of dig that. So, anyway, rainy here today. Uh, it was rainy all weekend where I was, and it was sunshiny at my home. But it was pretty shitty for like doing outdoor activities where I was. So my son-in-law, my future son-in-law, has a barn on his property, and he has a beer refrigerator. So a lot of euchre playing, some cigar smoking. I even turned one of the young fellas onto a pipe and the Captain Black, and he kind of liked it. So maybe we got another one that we planted the seed for, going to grow. But yeah, and we play golf in the rain on Saturday. I didn't play golf because I can't swing a club anymore. But I was kind of the beer nurse, and I'd go back and forth and get beer, which I was on the cart path a lot traveling. So yeah, but yeah, and there's a Twain there's a Twain witticism that I can remember without having to read it out of a book, and that's golf. A good walk spoiled. And Mr. Twain, that's the truth. Guess what? My light just went out. So give me about 2 seconds here, and I'm gonna try to turn on the other light. Yeah, didn't really help us much, but nobody wants to see my ugly mug anyway. So one more half and half. Gonna set my Twain down. Have a drink of some Earl Grey because, like I said, it's kind of a rainy. Well, it's a tea morning. Reminds me of being in London. And I ain't never been in London, so yeah. But from what I hear, it rains quite a bit there. I don't know. Red Coat's Return helped me out on that. And by the way, brother, I hope you enjoyed the whole coronation thing. Uh, yeah, we weren't around a TV much this weekend, so I didn't get to see it, but I did record it. I don't know why. I just think that stuff's cool. So anyway, Red Coat's Return. Hope you had a good time. And Mad Piper, maybe you went too. I think you're over in that area, so hope you had a good time too, brother. Now on with the Twain Wit and Wisecracks. Yeah, under let's say mood lighting. All right. first one's kind of cool. And Saturday after we got done golfing, there was there was some tannerite involved, and I don't know if you know what that is, but you can blow stuff up with it. And my boy bought 10 pounds to the bachelor party, and it blew up wow, it blew up big time. Yeah, in fact, one of the young gentlemen that was there, his aunt lived, up a gravel road of just about a quarter of a mile, and apparently it shook her windows. So, yeah. We won't talk any more about that in case there's now, lawsuits and things. But, all right. The very first wit and wisecrack for this Monday. It can be no sufficient compensation to a corpse to know that the dynamite, or let's just say tannerite, that laid him out was not as good a quality as it had been supposed to be. Yeah, really doesn't matter what kills you. Just saying. All right, the next one. Figures often beguile me, particularly when I have the arranging of them myself. In which case, the remark attributed to Disraeli would often apply with justice and force. That all seems kind of Greek to me, but this isn't. There are three kinds of lies: lies, damned lies, and statistics. Yeah, and that's about the truth. Think about that for a while. Just because they tell you it's so on TV when they're doing statistics, well, yeah. Smoke some more pipe. All right. This third one. This is about April Fool's Day. We missed it. We'll call it May 8th Day. But anyway, no, it goes. April 1. This is the day upon which we are reminded of what we are on the other 364. Yeah, maybe not everyone is, but well, yeah, well, there's some foolish people out there, like all you bastards that were running up and down I-80 this weekend, east and west, that, well, why do we put turn signals on cars anymore? I don't really know, because nobody friggin' uses them, right? Yeah, Truck and Piper, can you agree with me? Yeah. Don't get me started. Road rage, a little bit of road rage. And this fits right in with those people that can't use their turn signals and don't. Not saying they can't, they just don't. Because they're usually too busy holding their cell phone in their hand while they're driving down the highway. Don't get me started on that either, because as far as I'm concerned, if you get pulled over or they find out you're texting on your phone driving down the highway, you should get a drunk driving charge. Why? Because at least the drunks that are driving down the road, or at least know they're drunk and are trying to safely get home. You folks are just living on the edge and dangerously. Sorry. My opinion, don't hold it against me. All right, here we go. This is for the people that don't use their turn signals. In the first place, God made idiots. That would be you guys, the turn signal folks. This was for practice. Then he made school boards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there must have been some school board problems with Twain one day. But, I mean, besides changing some of the wording in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and, well, I'm assuming one of these days it'll get changed in some Twain books. Yeah, don't get me started on that either. All right. And this is for all the YTPCers out there who, well, maybe have some low subscribers or have a really crappy channel like mine. No, I'm just kidding. But all you guys out there with some low subscribers and or just the guys that aren't making videos yet or doing anything, writing music, picking up an instrument you want to learn to play, reading a good book that you think, I don't have time to read a book, but I really like to start reading books. Hell, collecting baseball cards. You're never too old, you're never too young. Just do it. For instance, taking up smoking a pipe. So, thousands of geniuses live and die undiscovered. I believe that's the truth. I believe we live in a society that everybody just goes out and well, it's drilled into us. Get a 9 to 5, do your due diligence and go to a job maybe you don't necessarily love. So, uh, yeah, thousands of geniuses live and die undiscovered. So get discovered, folks. And it's either by themselves because you just don't do it, or by others. And you can't get discovered or, well, maybe get to your full potential if you don't involve others in far as, well, like me, making this video and you guys are watching it. Why, I don't know. But hey, I think it's pretty cool and I appreciate everybody watching it. Tip of the haberdashery, hasta luego for the day. And we'll catch you in the next one on Wednesday. Not promising anything, but, well, it's going to be about a chair. Yeah, a chair. Yeah. Take care, folks.